Oh boy, when I finished that last video, oh man, I had a whole bunch of messages from two different people. Oh man, ooh, things are getting interesting. Things are getting juicy, guys. Let me go ahead and finish. This sea moth agility was more fun. Let me go ahead and finish this. I spoke about that in the previous video. Let me go ahead. Words come to me. I summon thee, words to my mouth. It isn't as easy to maneuver as the sea moth in tight spaces, nor is it as fast moving in multiple directions as was outlined in the quote Andreas gave us. Finally, I personally find it more fun to use, which is quite important in a game, though I'll admit that is a subjective point. Wow, it's almost like the people that disagree can be subjective and honest about it. One side honestly debating their points, the other side just throwing a tantrum and demanding that, nope, my way is right. Yeah, man. Pizarro 27, what the fuck? You really need an explanation what agility is? The sea moth can turn around way faster than the sea truck. Facts. Well, sea moth is the better vehicle. Deal with that. Who is the Pizarro? Deal with that. The sea truck is a vehicle that tries to combinate sea moth and Cyclops, and well, it is a fail. And while I agree with Pizarro, that's a pretty iron-fisted way to put your opinion. Even when you are right, when you're objectively in the right, that's a pretty rough way to put it. Co-ops replies, we know what agility is. What we don't know is how you measure it in a non-subjective way. What are the units of measure? We showed it to you. Andrea showed you the excerpt from the wiki page. You got your numbers. But see, you answer their questions, you show them the proof and the evidence, and they'll just ignore it and demand to see better evidence. I need more evidence. You can never satisfy them. You can't win an argument with somebody on the left because it's not about winning or losing. It's just about aggravating the shit out of you. There's no bridging the gap of communication between two people. There's no, this is how I feel, change my mind. It's like, this is how I feel, and this is how you should feel, and you're evil for not agreeing with me. It's like, those are two very different stances. Agility is a word used in car ads to make it sound nimble and fun to drive, but it has no quantitative meaning. How did we get into car ads? We're talking about, You would have to look at velocity as a vector, then acceleration in a different direction, except we kind of already did. One more advantage of the sea truck and below zero, the sea moth is not in the game. I mean, what can I say? Bizarre. What the fuck? You only have to drive the sea moth in Subnautica and then the sea. I'm not sure what he means by that. Oh, I guess he's trying to say, like, an advantage that the sea moth has over the sea truck in Subnautica is that the sea truck is not in Subnautica. Because that's an advantage that the sea truck has in below zero, is that the sea moth isn't in it. So I guess he's pointing out that that argument doesn't make sense. It's obvious that you only try to troll, I guess, or defend without being objective. Your beloved sea truck, that's all. And you see, the left defenders of the game, they get mad when we defend the Cyclops and when we defend Riley Robinson, when we defend the sea moth, when we defend things in Subnautica that we like, we defend the story, we defend the stasis rifle, we get attacked. Oh, we're stuck on nostalgia. We want what we want. But then it's okay for them to be biased and completely blinded by their nostalgia goggles for something that they like. Hippocracy, horny hobo. A lot of it has to do with size. It's more fun taking the sea moth places because you can much more easily squeeze into places. Get into and out of it is also satisfyingly quick. In addition, it makes you feel more vulnerable and a part of the ocean. You know, Old Wolf wants to talk about how you're in the Cyclops, you're in your big roaming castle, and you're completely safe, and you're dominating the ocean. But in the sea truck, are you not in your roving castle? When you're in your sea truck and you're not piloting it, you're just in your sea truck and you're walking around your modules, are you not completely and absolutely fucking safe? Did you know that while a Leviathan may aggravate you, they may aggro onto you and attack you while you're driving your sea truck? If you have, as long as you have one module attached and you stop piloting your sea truck and you just stand there in your sea truck, the Leviathan's AI will suddenly forget about you. You're invisible. It's just like you're in the Cyclops. They can't get to you. They won't attack you. You're actually, it's kind of like the sea truck is Below Zero's dumb, mindless, roving castle. And you know, the sea moth almost felt more like a glorified sea glide. You know, it's not a vehicle, it's a tool. It's basically an engine that you hold on to that propels you through the water. That's kind of like what the sea moth is. It just makes us go faster. It doesn't really do much to protect us. The sea moth is the true cerebral vehicle. How you like that? Let's do a refresh. Oh, we got one more comment. Wonderful waffles. I think of the sea truck as a more heavy-duty sea moth. Like the sea truck is a truck while the sea moth is a conventional car. That's a fair analogy. Sea moth is more agile while sea truck can carry modules. I also think the sea moth looks better and is more fun to drive. By the way, you can spawn the sea moth into Below Zero with console commands. I mean, that's a pretty fair and balanced comment. Wonderful Waffles isn't really, taking one side over the other. He's balanced. Oh boy, I got more videos. But that's it for this comment for the sea moth agility. Rather than immediately going into the next topic, I'm going to end this video here and begin the next video in the next topic. Because, man, there's so much shit to go over. I'm telling you guys, all this content that I'm making, just go to the forums. Like just go to the forums and read the posts. You're not going to get my commentary, but shit, you'll get you'll get the meat and bones. But if you want the juice, I got the juice for you. Next video.